Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande out today, pre-planned day off. Back tomorrow, she promised. So if she's not, that's a big deal. That's going to be a big mistake. You could tell her I said so. So we will have Thursday and Friday together this week. A lot of rain today. Looks like it's covering the island into tomorrow. Clears out Friday. And Saturday looks to be mostly dry now. There was going to be rain. Now it looks dry. So if you're headed out this weekend for the Morgan Wallen shows at MetLife Stadium, Friday looks like the better day. It looks like 71 and sunny. Saturday still looks pretty good, mid-60s, mix of sun and clouds. So, yeah, should be a decent weekend weather-wise for the shows, the makeups from last year. And these shows went on sale over a year and a half ago. Then they got postponed last year, you remember, and then now they're back. This is the weekend, May 17th and 18th. And yeah, hopefully the rain, all we get is today and tomorrow, and then, a decent weekend is upon us. Before we get to national days and good news stories, this is interesting. You never know what will lead police to an arrest. There was a 21-year-old man in Pennsylvania. It sounds like one of those teen books, like a Hardy Boys case. 21-year-old man in Pennsylvania, Kassir Stevens. He was arrested on burglary charges earlier this month. He left a pretty interesting clue. We don't know why, but this is what happened. They got to the scene of the crime. They noticed the kitchen floor was covered in Cajun seasoning. Yeah, maybe it fell during the burglary, right? Maybe the burglar, dropped it off a counter or something. Who knows? Unclear why. But there were footprints in the Cajun seasoning. During the search, the victim received a suspicious call from the burglar. So I guess somehow they knew each other, or this person knew who they were targeting. So the person said, look, I got this very suspicious call. So they tracked the call to a house, a location where the call was coming from. They show up at the guy's place, and they saw Cajun footprints outside that matched the Cajun seasoning at the scene of the crime. Arrest, burglary, misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, drug-related charges, and the rest is history. You never know what might lead the cops to a good arrest. National days today. There's a few of them. I like this one. Bring Flowers to Someone Day. That is a national day and a good thought. We just had Mother's Day. A lot of flowers were purchased, I'm sure. But today is officially Bring Flowers to Someone Day. It's also National Juice Slushy Day. The third Wednesday in May. Celebrate the icy delight that we all love. Yes. Maybe wait till summer hits a little harder. Some warmer weather. It is National Nylon Stocking Day today. All right, let's see. I'll see if I can find when it was invented. Stockings worn before the 1890s were made of woven cloth like cotton, linen, wool, or silk. Before the 1920s, women's stockings were worn for warmth. And then as hemlines of dresses rose in the 20s, women wore them over their exposed legs. Also, nylon stockings good for bank robbers. Not that I'm telling you to rob a bank, but certainly in movies, they have been used for many, many years to rob banks. So it is National Nylon Stocking Day today. It's also National Chocolate Chip Day. Don't even have to ask why we have that. That is a guarantee that we need that in our lives. So let's salute the chocolate chip today. And it is National Peace Officers Memorial Day. And every May 15th, we pay tribute to local, state, and federal law enforcement officers who have made the ultimate sacrifice or been injured in the line of duty. The observance takes place during Police Week, which we are in, And according to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund, more than 800,000 enforcement officers serve in the United States, and there are quite a few that pass in the line of duty. The average is 163 deaths per year. Today is the day that we should pay tribute all the time, but today's the day, the official one on the calendar, that we pay tribute. As well we should. Some good news before we head out of here. 3 different graduation stories are trending. A set of quintuplets graduated together at Montclair State in New Jersey. An 83-year-old woman named Marie Fowler just became Howard University's oldest graduate ever. And a girl at Arizona State just earned her doctorate at age 17. She started college at 10. Just when you thought you had a very smart kid, there's that. Doctorate at 17. Here's a really crazy story. An Australian doctor named Richard Scolyer announced he is still cancer-free a year after he was diagnosed with glioblastoma, a type of brain cancer that is considered terminal. Now, he's one of the leading experts on skin cancer and used an immunotherapy treatment that he helped pioneer for melanoma. Experts say it's too early to tell, but would be huge news if this is not just a fluke and works for different types of brain cancer like the one he had. I mean, could you even imagine? All right, so just to kind of summarize that, this guy is one of the experts on skin cancer. He started a treatment for melanoma, immunotherapy, and he used that on himself for his brain cancer, and it went away. He is cancer-free still, so that could be something. And finally, King Charles is giving a 31-year-old woman, Georgia Laurie, a special award for saving her twin sister from a crocodile in 2021. You may remember this one. It was in the news for a moment a few years back. They were on vacation in Mexico. A crocodile grabbed her sister Melissa, pulled her down, but it let go after Georgia jumped in and punched it, and it let go of her, and the rest is history. She's getting the King's Gallantry Medal, given to people who show extraordinary acts of bravery. And that is how we will end the day. Thank you to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. Couldn't do it without them. Cande will be back tomorrow. This was a pre-planned day off, so she'll be back to join us. Lots going on at the radio station. You know about the big shows on sale. Walker Hayes with the Fest, Cole Swindell, August 31st, and Chris Lane, Mulcahy's. Ticketmaster.com for the first 2, and of course Mulcahy's website, moles.com, for Chris Lane. And we are excited about all those shows coming up June 27th, July 6th, and August 31st. A lot of rain today, 60 rain covering the island into tomorrow, clearing out for your late Thursday into Friday. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.